Adam, this place is too. I don't know. To suburbia with coffee.
Well, Eve, we don't have to just sit here waiting for all our viewers' cards and letters to come swarming in with discussion suggestions.
What about we check out that new place downtown? The one that is supposed to be like a old-time pirate den.
Really? That sounds cool. Do I have to dress up like a pirate?
No, you look scary enough the way you are. Hey, where did that painting come from?
Hey, I could get into this pirate idea pretty easily.
Stick your eyes back into your head and let's get going.
This street looks kind of creepy. Do you think it is safe?
Don't worry, little man. Big Mama Eve will protect you.
This looks pretty cool. How did you know about this place?
I tend bar here on the weekends. Want me to get us a couple drinks?
You sure you know what you're doing, Eve?
Never killed anyone yet. At least that I know of.
So how many discussion topics have we gotten so far?
Let me see. Not counting the one I sent in and the one my mom sent in. None. Zero. Nada. Zilch.
Well, we might as well discuss the question your mom sent in, unless you have a better idea.
Well, okay, we might as well. She writes, wouldn't our economy start booming again if they stopped having all our products made in other countries, like China and Mexico?
Certainly seems to make sense. One of the ingredients in Trump's Make America Great Again slogan was to get back all the manufacturing jobs we lost when foreign countries took over.
True, but aside from some vague statements back at the start of his term, I can't remember much being said recently and even less being actually done.
Well, when that happens, you have to ask yourself who benefits. And people don't really ask that question when it seems like a good policy suddenly appears in the news.
Well, the American consumer certainly benefits from the American brands that are now made in China.
Yes, but what about all the American workers who used it to make those same goods and now are out of work? If they had their jobs back, they could afford the same merchandise being made in the good old USA.
So the advantage of cheap goods to buy is more than offset by the lack of income these families face because their manufacturing jobs were sent overseas.
Right. And why were those jobs outsourced to China? Who made that decision, and who gains from that decision?
I never really thought about it. I guess the reason given is to help American companies compete. The reason I always heard was being able to compete with foreign companies meant our companies would do better and American jobs would be secured.
Yes. The big con. How can American jobs be secured if the actual work by these companies was now being done outside of America?
I get it. American corporate fat cats reduce their biggest costs. That being labor costs. So their costs go down and profits go up. The rich get richer, unemployment goes up, and we pump billions of the hard-earned dollars of the American family into the Chinese economy.
Yes, making them stronger and us weaker.
So that is why Trump has done nothing about preventing American companies from using Chinese labor. It fits right in with the Republican ideology of helping the rich and the corporations and ignoring the workers. Isn't there anything that can be done to fix this?
Damn right, we can fix it. And the solution is staring us right in the face.
Do you have as much courage to go stand in a long line to vote as the millions of soldiers who had the courage to stand up to dictators in the past? I hardly recognize my country anymore. You think you live in a divided nation now? You have no idea what a divided, partisan country is like until you have lived through a civil war. People have died and sacrificed to keep the dream alive. So you can honor their sacrifice by getting down the polls and casting your vote.
Fake news. Fake news. Fake news. The truth is, I really don't want to win. This show is getting really boring.